Hey, what's going on, guys? Eric here. Today I decided to talk about struggles to being an INFJ. Oh, are there struggles? Before I dive into this video, I want to give a quick shout out to Andrea Teresa. She's been my newest subscriber, and no, I have not watched your video yet about INFJ struggles. I wanted to, but before I did that, I wanted to make this video here. That way I'm not copying any info. It's all completely original from my personal experience. So if you like the video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Comment below what you want me to talk about next. I do read the comments, and I always make videos off of my user requests because I want you to know I value your time and I appreciate your thought and insight. So, without further ado, let's dive right into this. Struggles to being an INFJ. Alright. Number 1, you always want to be left alone. Alright, let me make this clear that us INFJs really value our alone time. But seriously, anytime I want to spend time with my friends, I always have this inkling of resistance inside of myself that screams like a gnome playing the violin with a bow made of stone. I just don't. I'm sorry. I need to be serious. I just don't get it. One moment, I'm completely happy being alone. The next moment, I want to spend time with my friends. And then the very next moment, I'm having a battle with the little trolls inside of my head for dominance over what comes out of my mouth next. It's like the struggle just never ends. Oh man. Number 2, when you can't make up your mind. Let me know if you've had any experiences like this one. As someone who's so goal-oriented and has such a large list of personal projects to work on, I have to decide how I'm going to spend my time. So I think, and I think some more, and I weigh my options. And after about 2 minutes of thinking, and not doing anything but pondering what I should do next, I still can't decide what I want to do first. And when I think I finally made up my mind, I end up putting it off until I can be 100% certain it's what I want to do. As if perfectionism hadn't already reached its peak. I can't decide on what I'm going to eat for breakfast sometimes. I mean, seriously, how often have you done this? You have 5 boxes of cereal open downstairs. You take 3 up to your room. You pour some cereal in the bowl, and you end up only eating the 1. I mean, seriously, why do there have to be 5 boxes of cereal open at once? I take 3 to my room only to end up eating the Lucky Charms. Why? I'm trying to be serious. I'm trying so hard. Number 3, your best just isn't enough. Oh, I've struggled with this one so much. One moment, I'm drawing a picture. Everything is nice. The colors are coming out well. I did a good job tracing the outline. And then I notice one flaw in the facial features of my newly designed mecha robot, inspired from Mobile Suit Gundam. And oh, those things are a pain to trace. If you've never ever drawn an outline of a Mobile Suit Gundam from the comics, one mistake and you feel like the next 2 hours of your life are just wasted. Even after applying touch-ups and covering the flaws with shadows and blank painting, I can still see it there. It's like stuck in my head. And then even after I finish the painting, someone's like, oh, that's a nice painting. No, it's not. It's ruined. I ruined it after 5 minutes. And the person gives you this look like, dude, chill. It's a good painting, but it's not perfect. When your best just isn't enough, it doesn't matter what you do. Even if you know you did a good job, you can't help but feel like you messed up. Number 4, when your alone time leaves you feeling alone. Tell me if this has ever happened to you. INFJs. If only I could come to you in this moment when you're feeling so alone, put my hand on your shoulder, and tell you that you need more alone time. Yes, it happens to all of us. We spend 6 hours alone in our room with our music on and our projects in front of us, regardless of whatever that may be, whether it's you're working on a blueprint or you're making your own music or you're just working on graphic design, art, or coding. And then all of a sudden you get on a creative spree, and 5 minutes into the creative spree you suddenly feel alone. Why? Why does this happen? I wish I understood why this happens. It's just like, it's not that we don't want to be with anyone, we just don't want to be alone. So we remedy the situation with more alone time. Or if you're a suck up, you go to your bestie and snuggle in a blanket while you watch a movie at their house. Number 5. The timing is never good. Oh man. The timing is never ever good. One moment you're enjoying the nice weather, relaxing in the sunlight while you drink some water with a video on your phone, watching your favorite YouTuber, listening to a nice song, or reading a good book or an article. And then someone texts you, calls you, or if you're in my shoes, the dog across the street starts barking for 5 minutes straight, and the owner does absolutely nothing about it. Oh, how I've wanted to take a stick and chuck it 3 blocks away and say, "Fetch, boy." It doesn't matter if it's 10 a.m. or 3 p.m. The timing's never good. Number 6. When your friends ask to have a sleepover, this makes me cringe every single time I think about it. Yes, I want to spend time with my friend, and I want to make them feel welcomed, and yes, I understand I cannot live my whole life in a cave. Still try. But I also understand that my friend needs more social time. So I try my best to give it to him, but there is just something about a friendly visit that lasts longer than 5 hours that makes me feel nervous inside. I don't know why. I just don't have the energy to give to people for extensive periods of time. It does help to have a friend who's an introvert, though. They get it. Number 7. When they just don't get it. Oh. Comment below if you can relate to this. I want to know I'm not the only one. Sometimes they just don't get it. One moment you're having a nice conversation with your family member or friend. The next moment you're trying to explain your thoughts in 3 different ways. And after 2 minutes spent talking and them asking questions, why? Well, do you mean you're trying to say like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. It's like, and we paint another simile and we try explaining it to them again. Oh, so it's kind of, no. That's not what I'm saying. Oh, well, that's okay. And they stop talking and trying to understand what you just spent the last 2 minutes of your life explaining to them. After 2 minutes explaining the rationale, they still don't get it. They'll never get it. Number 8, it's never okay, even when it's okay. As people who tend to read into things too much sometimes, we have a tendency to overthink. A lot. I mean a lot. Like, a lot of the time. And when we think we've taken the best course of action, we still question if it was the best alternative. And no matter how much our friends tell us, "Daijoubu, it's okay, it's okay," it's not okay. But it always ends up being okay, even though it's not okay. It's going to be okay. I know it's not okay. Just me telling you it's going to be okay doesn't make it okay, but it'll be okay. So that's a list of 8 struggles of an INFJ. Tell me if you can agree. Tell me what you personally experienced as a struggle. And tell me what you want me to talk about next. Again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.